Awesome. Time to have a little bit of fun today. Going to play with Bolt.new and ChatGPT because one of the things I ran into is I'm learning Chinese right now. And in the process of learning Chinese, I'm starting to read more technical documentation. So one of the things my friends over at PyCon sent me was Garfish, right? So Garfish is a framework for federated applications. So I wanted to go and learn it. But obviously, there's a couple ways I could do that. I could just use Google Translate. I could, just copy paste things and translate them. But to me, that's kind of boring and not something that's going to actually help me learn a language. And I've been playing a lot with the Bolt application and being able to generate very simple applications. And I was like, well, what if I tried to use Bolt and ChatGPT to create myself a flashcard application, right? So I have this website, right? And I wanted to go ahead and just, copy paste all the content from it. So let's go ahead and just do that now. There's quite a bit here. So let's go ahead and scroll all the way down as quick as we humanly can, right? Okay, I got everything here. Let's go ahead and go to ChatGPT. So I have some content that is in Chinese. I am building an application. It is going to take this and turn it into flashcards. Can you please help review this text below? And I'll paste it below just because I want to have it ready. Um, and after analysis, extract key terms as well as concepts, turn them into a CSV because I'm probably going to need a CSV with the Chinese, the Ping, which is the Romanized version of Chinese, as well as the English definition. Cool. So let's go ahead and see what ChatGPT comes up with, right? So it's going to go through. It's probably going to ask me a couple questions because I actually did this earlier today, which is why I knew a little bit more about how I wanted to prompt it. But let's see. Sweet. So it looks like we got that. Um, and we got a lot of the different terms that we expect, as well as the definitions. So I actually don't like that format because I don't want the dash in there separating the definition as well as the explanation. Let's make it four column CSV with the translation and definition in separate columns. I can't spell to save my life, and the good thing this stream is not about Zach spelling in English, right? So let's go ahead and see what it does there. And let's see if we get what we expect. I love how fast ChatGPT is. So yeah, it looks like we got the Chinese word, the peeing, the definition, as well as a better description there. Cool. So let's go ahead and grab that. So now we're going to go to Bolt. And now that we're at Bolt, we're going to go and create an application. I would like an application that can take a copy pasted CSV and turn it into flashcards. Okay. Um, Simple enough. Let's do it in dark mode. Let's do a dark mode application that will take a copy pasted CSV and turn it into flashcards. The data has four columns. The first Chinese, actually here, let's just copy paste it. Boom. We'll just grab one, paste it here, like below. They are the Chinese being definition, translation, and description. I would like the ability to toggle the P and the description. on the flashcards. Cool. Let's go see. Let's see how Bolt does with that. That's a little bit more descriptive than I did on my first time around, but lessons learned, and we can go a little bit faster. Been having a lot of fun generating stuff with Bolt. So it's going to go through, it's going to crunch, it's going to build the application, and we'll see kind of where we're at. And we can go ahead and copy and paste the whole CSV now. We got card controls, we got card parser. So let's see. Let's see our preview. Cool. We got to paste the data here. Sweet. There we go. Oh, the cards don't flip. The flash cards should have two sides. And flip when clicked. Also, okay. So let's start with that. See if we get a little bit better there. It's fun because each time the AI does things a little bit differently, partially because my prompts are different and partially because I want the peeing on the front side to be side. Okay. I think that should get us a little bit closer to where we want. Oh, it made the light dark mode a toggle. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. See where we're at. Cool. Paste your CSV data here. So let's go ahead and paste it again. And look, it failed. It did not put the peeing on the front, but I can toggle it. The toggle's on the front, but the flip is actually, that's not helpful. The toggle should be global and display on the front. Cool. And I'm sure there's so many better ways to prompt Bolt than this, but I'm a noob and that's okay. So let's go ahead and see how far we're at. Kind of fun reading through the code as it's going and modifying it. Okay, let's see. There we go. So let's paste our data again. That one's just the header, so still doesn't work. Oh man, that's no fun. Um, the P should display on the front of the card with the Chinese characters. Also, also add local storage for persisting the um, uploaded CSV, the copy pasted. Also, let's add a history on the left side that allows the users to group and save their entries. When clicking the group, they should be able to um, see the list and edit them well as start studying. Cool. Let's see how it takes that. It's interesting how dramatically different this application is than the one that I generated earlier. That was the prompt for this video. We could always go back and take a look at that one too, because that was a fun adventure. And it was actually less prompts than this one. Let's see how we're doing here. Got some additional typings coming in here. While Bolt's going there to do that, let's go ahead and go to Bolt.new here, and we'll take a look at some of the other stuff I've generated. So this is the CSV to flashcard application I did earlier, and what's really interesting is I just started with a very simple application, just copy paste. Didn't have dark mode or anything like that. So it went and created it, gave it the columns, and then that one had quotes in it. When I generated ChatGPT, I don't know why that this one is different than that, but it was interesting. So that one removed the quotes, and then it was able to do it. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll play with the other one while that one's still generating over there. So we could come over here, copy, paste, upload, and then it goes through and does what it needs to do here. So that was really fun. And then I could just wipe this first guy out because it wasn't actually a thing. And then when I hit studying, it displayed it on the front and gave me a nice toggle, which is what I was expecting this one to do. But for some reason, it's not going there so far, but we'll see. Ooh, this one did it with an alert. I don't like that. But sure, let's go ahead and play with that. So there's that. Um, cool, I guess. Now I can go ahead and delete this one. No, I just want to delete that entry. That's really weird. Let's go ahead and hit play, see what we got. Hey, at least that's close, I guess. Sweet. That's good enough. I like it. It's buggy, but sure. When I try to edit this, it does like prompt me. So it saves it as a new entry. I guess that works. Um, maybe that's because of how I prompted it. But let's go ahead and actually do something with it now. So now we're going to download it with and set it up to use Zephyr. So let's go ahead and we're going to open our IDE here and have some fun. And so let's go ahead and I'll do new. Open. You can't see this, and I know that because it's on a separate screen. But I have so many things open on my computer right now, I don't even trust myself. So we'll come over here, and we got to do a couple things. So first thing we got to do is we have to actually add the Zephyr dependency. So that shouldn't take too long. Super easy to do. Because this application is generated with Vite, we can go ahead and just add the Vite dependency here. So we'll come over here, boom, copy pasta, our Vite dependency here. And then we'll go ahead and do a npm install on that. Cool. It's funny because we had speed runs the other day as part of a February contest for Zephyr, and one of the people in the speed run went from nothing to an application deployed with Zephyr in 57 seconds. Obviously, I'm going a little bit slower than that today. Let's go ahead and come in here. So now we got that, and we need to add the Zephyr plugin, right? So we'll add with Zephyr, go ahead and import that from there. If we were to build this right now, it would scream at us hardcore because we haven't mapped a Git repo to this. We'll go ahead and do this flashcard application, well, flashcard application two. There we go. I'll give it a version. Hey, that's fun. Oh, the other fun thing is that Bolt doesn't actually give you a public directory, which right now our plugin requires you to have a public directory because it will go and upload all the assets that are in that public directory, but it's not created. So we'll go ahead and create one. So we'll go ahead and do a git init, and then we'll come over here to GitHub, and we will create a new repo. Flashcard app 2. I can't type to save my life either. That'll be go ahead and be public. Boom, copy pasta this guy right here, and add that remote, and then we'll set the branch, and then we will go ahead and add these files to tracking. We'll make a commit, initial commit, right? So we'll have a little bit of fun there. Commit and push. Push anyway. I like to live dangerously. Cool, push. Now we actually have a commit. So if we come over here, yes, everything is there. Great. So npm run build. Now this should, if everything's going right, just deploy our application. So now we can come over here, grab our CSV again, and Garfish. Cool. Let's go study our flashcards next. And now we can actually go and use our flashcards. We could flip them. We could do everything that we expect. So a couple minutes here, we got from nothing in Bolt and ChatGPT to a Flash application deployed on Cloudflare Edge with Zephyr. So a little bit of fun. Hope you all have a good day and look forward to seeing what you build.